Well now, I wonder where he's off to. Ah, a private party, eh? Could be anywhere then. Anywhere in the British Isles or even to the continent. I know where he's going, of course. It's my job to know. This is my office, and these words open the door to a host of exciting and happy experiences. Come in. Oh, hello there. Do sit down. Well, now you're here, I'd like to tell you something about our private hire services. First, you can hire a private coach to go anywhere you like, any time you like, and we can organize the whole thing for you. We'll suggest places to go, arrange convenient picking up points for your party, arrange meals, and provide theatre tickets, special guides, or anything at all to suit your party's requirements, including hotel bookings for the longer private tours at home or abroad. Many private parties enjoy a visit to the seaside. You can't beat a refreshing rest in the good sea air, and you'll soon get a fine, healthy tan in the sunshine. When you feel like something more energetic, there's always plenty going on around the pier, both on land and water. You'll want a picture to show the folks at home. Smile, please. Aye, that was quick. A little refreshment is always welcome. And it tastes just as cool and refreshing on the beach. In quiet coves, amongst the rocks, or on the wide beaches, there's never a dull moment for the children. The elderly, too, always enjoy a holiday by the sea, and what could be better than to join a party of friends in a coach of your own with a friendly driver to take good care of you? Yes, there's singing in the sunshine, or a quiet game of bowls. And you're never too old to paddle. And always, your coach is ready to take you wherever you care to go, out into the country, or up those steep hills overlooking glorious sea views. But many people want more than to see the sea. They want to get on it. Many coach sea cruises around the coast can be arranged that are just the ticket for a seafaring party. It's thrilling to see the great ships that sail the ocean highways. And a vessel like this can be chartered to make your party outing a real sea cruise in miniature. If you prefer more placid waters, a coach outing combined with a river trip is a wonderful way of spending a day amidst the ever-changing sea. Then, of course, there are the... Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes?
Mrs. Robinson called. I told her you were engaged at the moment, and she will come back tomorrow at about 11 o'clock. She wants to arrange a party for the Women's Institute to visit a stately home, and she'd like your suggestions. I've noted the particulars, the date, the number in the party, and so on.
Thank you. I'll be glad to see her tomorrow. Yes, stately homes and country houses make a most fascinating subject for many private coach outings, and you know they appeal particularly to the ladies. A wealth of treasures can be seen in all parts of the country. And the craftsmanship for which our country has long been renowned, the noble architecture of a bygone age. So much to be admired, often in a setting that is truly magnificent. Many of the gardens alone are well worth a visit. And of course, all over the country, many lovely private gardens are open for all to see the fine blooms and beautiful landscaping. The peacock loves to show off his fine feathers. These are not for catching, but this one is. And every good fisherman has a favourite spot for this absorbing sport, whether beside a quiet stream or from the pier head. During the coarse fishing season, thousands of fish enjoy their favourite pastime, often taking part in competitions. This may not be everyone's kettle of fish. You may prefer something more energetic. Whether you're Bert the Blocker or Bill the Basher. Oh, bad luck, sir. Whether you play in goal or in the middle of this little lot. The team and its supporters will travel in the greatest comfort to and from away matches in a private coach. To watch sport in comfort, the same good rule applies. Travel by coach in a private party from home, right to the gates. Yes, there's plenty of excitement at sporting events, big and small. And when the local boys bring home a cup, that's a big day for the town. Perhaps your favourite sport is racing. My tip is go by coach with a party of friends. You don't have to worry about the driving, and there's always plenty to talk about, especially when old Fred has got a hot favourite and wants you to share his good fortune. A good picnic lunch will set you up for the real business of the day. And soon, they're off!
Blimey, what an horse!
Never mind. Fred's had a grand day out with plenty of excitement in good company and no trouble at all. Except, of course, that hot tip. Hello? Excuse me a minute. Hello? Yes? Oh, Mr. Williams. Yes, the driver found it on the floor of the coach. Yes. That's all right. It'll be here any time you like to call for it. Mm-hmm. I'm glad you all enjoyed your holiday. And, by the way, thanks very much for letting me see that movie you took. Yes, it was very good. Mm-hmm. Of course, we'll be delighted to make all the arrangements for your party next time. Scotland, you think? Very nice. But don't forget to let us have your dates in good time so that we can fix everything. Yes. Yes, any time you like. Goodbye. Well, sorry for that interruption. Oddly enough, I was just going to tell you about Mr. Williams. He took a private coach party for a 7-day holiday in the Lake District. They travelled very comfortably, of course. It would, I think, be hard to match the richness and grandeur of the Lake District. Here, the massive fells and wooded slopes sweep down to the peaceful waters of the lakes. Rushing waterfalls against a background of stern mountains and bracken-covered fells make every journey an unforgettable experience, and there's always somewhere good to stop for a meal. During their holiday, Mr. Williams's party stayed at a very comfortable hotel. Each day they found plenty to do, and on one occasion visited Windermere, where some of the more energetic members of the party rowed on the lake, while others sat on the green and were entertained by a Scottish pipe band. During the week they visited many places famed in song and story, and saw the homes of celebrated writers and poets. William Wordsworth, most famous of the Lakeland poets, lived in this cottage at Grasmere. Yes, this was truly a happy holiday, which every day provided lasting memories. None was more lovely than the one spent exploring Ullswater. This, surely, is England's most beautiful lake, and a day on its broad waters offered a perfect ending to a Lakeland holiday. Yes, they thoroughly enjoyed their holiday, and as you've no doubt gathered, they're already thinking about the next one. Now, of course, we mustn't forget the youngsters. School children are great travellers these days, both at home and abroad, and the ideal way for them to travel is in their own private coach. Here's a lively lot of youngsters. I wonder what they're looking so pleased about. Ah, yes, no wonder they're pleased.
We travel to Dover by coach. There we board the latest cross-channel ferry. From Calais we travel on to Paris in our own coach. There we spend 2 days. Then we have a day tour to Fontainebleau, where we shall see the famous chateau. It was from the steps in the courtyard of the chateau that Napoleon said farewell to his guards when he was banished into exile. Now, back in Paris, we have one night before we go home.
Sir,
Well,
can we go to a nightclub?
what? That's strictly for the old boys.
But there are lots of entertainments that are suitable for young and old. Any time of the year is the time for a theatre party. And there's no close season for this entertainment either. At Christmas, a party to the panto is a really popular treat. Yes, all the year round there are events in all the bigger towns and cities to suit the widest interests, and which will be just to your party's taste. Britain's beauty lies along its roads, and there's so much to see on your journey. You may travel swiftly on one of the great new motorways, enabling you to cover longer journeys without loss of time. or travelling in more leisurely fashion through the villages and countryside. It's worth remembering that in your private coach, you can stop wherever you like to see whatever you like. One or more of Britain's great cathedrals, perhaps. The old or the new. You can stop to admire the splendid views or visit beautiful and historic landmarks that have stood since medieval times. And history lives on. For here, in a truly English setting, is a party of Italian spandieratori from Arezzo practicing their own special art. They were travelling through England in a private coach, of course, and enjoying every minute, as you will. Yes, a friendly driver who knows the country well is ready to take you anywhere in a really comfortable coach and at a cost that everyone can afford. But I do advise you to book as early as you can. And if your party can travel midweek during the summer, so much the better. Well, it's been so nice meeting you. So don't forget, whatever you want to do, you can leave all the details and arrangements to us.